thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. He'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Durant, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. Jokic with the bucket.
Boy, that's a powerhouse drive by Jokic, busting up the defense and getting to his shot.
And here's Giannis from outside. LeBron against Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. Halliburton passes to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the East. Tatum, that's good.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. And it's the East with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Halliburton.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Jokic passes to LeBron. Off target with his three. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 4-point game. Takes the three. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here are the East All-Stars. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Doncic. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. LeBron against Halliburton. And here's Tatum for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. The West trails by 4. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The West again cannot hit. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
James, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Halliburton drives in. The East All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Damian Lillard. Curry's checked in for the West.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Curry. LeBron dishes to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Left side, Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The East leading by 8. Goes up the baseline. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Halliburton kicks to Mitchell. In the corner, Tatum with it. Back to Embiid. From deep, Giannis. West All-Stars with the rebound. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Curry Curry outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Here are the East All-Stars. They lead by 7. It's stolen by Curry. Outside, James. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. The 3 for Doncic. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Embiid, and it's Brown in for Antetokounmpo. Davis is checked in for the West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
It's Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Drills it from outside.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Here's KD. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Leonard driving the lane, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Brown with the bucket.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
It's Curry outside. East grabs the miss. Down low, Durant with the steal. Here's Leonard. And so it's the East All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Jaylen Brown. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Banchero in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker looking around.
And love to see the effort from Mitchell at the defensive end, getting a hand up and challenging that shot.
Good ball movement here by the East. And it's Banchero missing. The West trails by 10 for the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And another miss by the East.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 12 in the game.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The East making a switch. Lillard's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. A nice shot by Brown.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Leonard with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The East leading by 8. Halliburton finds Banchero. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Lillard. Over in the corner, Brown. bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the East All-Stars. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. Outside for Durant. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 5.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a... Look
out!
Bang! Ho, Banchero putting on the show.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the East with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Tatum in for Banchero. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Anthony Davis. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry. Tatum kicks to Brown. His three-pointer's off the mark. The West trails by 6. Leonard down the lane.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Lillard finds Brown. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tatum on the wing. No good from outside. The West trails by 7. KD drives in. Using his length inside. Durant.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Brown wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here we go. The East with a fast break. Halliburton, that's good.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James checked in for Leonard. And the dunk by Tatum.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was, a big move by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
The East leading by 4. Here's Halliburton. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Halliburton passes to Embiid. That's a 2 from Lillard. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The West trails by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over to the wing. Back to Durant. Launches a 3. Jokic, no good.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Pass to Lillard. Pulls up on the wing. That shot is off. And so that's the end of the first half. East All-Stars lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
45.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Jokic is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
First team foul.
From deep, Jokic.
And you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Halliburton for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Halliburton's got the first basket of the third quarter for the East All-Stars. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. The East leading by 9. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. Halliburton right side. Lets the 3 fly. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's LeBron. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. The 3 from Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Doncic against Lillard. And it's Doncic missing. The East leading by 8. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another 3 from the East.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Tatum's got 5 three-pointers and 7 attempts. Extremely accurate tonight. Whoa! James showing the range.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long bomb.
Tatum drives in.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Jokic kicks to Durant. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 from Tatum. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard, he's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Now into the lineup for the West All-Stars.
The West trails by 8. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Halliburton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from James.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. The West trails by 4. James on the drive and finished off by LeBron.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Embiid dishes to Mitchell. Halliburton on the wing. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Halliburton's got 20.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Tatum passes to Mitchell. And another 3 from the East.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
The East leading by 7. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Here's Halliburton. Doncic with the block. And he recovers it. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The West trails by 4. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Off target from outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West. Outside, James. Tries the spin move. Fires from way outside. That shot off. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter, sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Okay, time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the West All-Stars head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
We've got Damian Lillard. Jason Tatum is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Brown, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Mitchell. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
The East leading by 7. Banchero passes to Adebayo. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for Curry. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Doncic, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
No good on that one. The West making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Davis. James comes in for Leonard. And it's Kevin Durant in for Doncic. And he nails the 3rd. The West trails by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer Lillard. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
The East leading by 7. Brown inside the line, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
LeBron James.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Banchero.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Tatum, he's checked in for the East. The West trails by 8. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the East All-Stars. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
LeBron with the triple.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter. Doncic passes to LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's got 15 points in just the second half. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Lillard, the pass to Tatum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Tatum's got 27 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Count that bucket.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for these kinds of moments. The intensity of the moment never rattles.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Halliburton, the East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Tipped away.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Durant with it. Halliburton picks him up. Durant, no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
There's the triple. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
And they commit an intentional foul. There's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.